check from Akuhaish with Tower of Hera being a crystal as well as Desert Palace, so there is a potential that the mirror will be required here. So we saw Uncle giving
Gonna
us a
say,
sword. And with that, Maddie, go ahead and jump on in.
all right. Well, my apologies there, but we did have two donations over the course of the break. One was $20 for the Boko Sprite, which I'm guessing is our Boko up there in the upper left.
Let's go,
Uh,
Boko.
that was for Fiery Blizzard themselves, right after their run. Need more Boko, so here's to the Boko Sprite. And then we had $20 from Hupfen. Rotate your time for science. And that went towards Time Spinners Inverted. That said, welcome to Link to the Past. Let's go.
Indeed. And we saw the best item to obtain outside of the single arrow. We saw a Greg, or Green Rupee of Eternal Glory, for those that don't know what that stands for, in the Hyrule Castle map chest. And now heading towards the Boomerang chest, we're about to find out what's in there. And only 10 arrows. Nice to have while not having a bow.
Just throw the arrows like little tiny spears. It's
For
like
sure.
No, you just gotta close range it. Just, get right up in there.
it's not like they have a guaranteed sword, so they'll just stick to melee for now.
More than probably what you'll be able to say later on, Maddie.
Oh my.
All right, we see Aku going after the tougher strat with the ball and chain guard, trying to get up into the hitbox in order to just damage him away without taking any hits. Unfortunately, it did not work out. Had to grab a pot, but only took one more hit after throwing the pot to kill the guard, where Old Man and SVJ both ended up using the pots. Now, the pots end up dealing 4 damage per hit, which is the equivalent of a tempered sword slash or a hammer hit, as the ball and chain guard is the toughest enemy in Hyrule Castle with 8 HP.
I'm pretty sure Aghanim's in Hyrule Castle somewhere.
Castle Tower.
Same difference.
Yeah.
You would be surprised that how the areas actually get laid out here, because Castle Tower is actually considered its own dungeon.
Oh, are we going out of bounds to find out?
I mean, if you actually look at the exploration glitch map, it is its own dungeon. It's so weird.
It's its own dungeon that no one wants to have to do.
But sometimes has to do.
So you're telling me in a theoretical dungeon shuffle situation, it could be Hera's Tower.
Pretty much. Now, as you can see, with the boots just immediately being given, Hyrule Castle goes by very, very quickly. And Old Man already in Dark Cross, picking up that map, which is more or less a womp, but hopefully there will be some good stuff coming up here in the back of Escape.
Yep. Because you have boots, you can just, bash your head against the wall hard enough, and it actually breaks.
But it's only against some walls, not all of them. There are some cracked walls that you cannot hit with boots and break open.
But this one is one that you can hit your head against. So what we got? Book of Medora, hook shot.
Hook shot, that's big. That's another movement item that is extremely good. It moves as fast as the boots if you do grab onto something.
Yo, we can already hook dash.
We can already hook dash, and you will see a few different glitches used throughout this run that I can definitely explain when we get to them. One of which,
Dash and the power of reading.
yes, and we very that's a bow. That's Eastern
Whoa! This is a loaded start.
I mean, hey, see, the arrows were just a prerequisite.
Bow here in Sank is real nice, as if Eastern has anything, especially on Armos, then that's basically free at this point. And Old Man is going into Sanctuary Hill, or the Bonk Rocks check to unfortunately get a blue rupee, where SVJ, just finishing up Escape, is about to find that bow. So Old Man actually just did the tier, I think that was actually a tier 2 tree pull. It might have been a tier 1. But it doesn't matter because Bush Crab's having packs of 8 bombs per drop. That's massive. And if you were hoping that Aghanim was going to be required, unfortunately, I have bad news for you. As
Oh.
Aghanim is not required this seed. We only saw a piece of heart there, and pieces of heart aren't entirely necessary, and that's a piece of heart on the mushroom spot. Jumping down into the Forest Thieves hideout, we see a red rupee there, but money, not entirely a huge necessity right now. The only time it becomes a huge necessity is going into Palace Darkness or needing to buy King Zora's item. And I believe Old Man just set up a water walk here. We're about to see for sure. Ah, he did. So we already have some route divergence as Aku is heading straight into Blind's hut. We're about to find out what is in here. There are 5 items to grab, or 5 chests to open. So we got some bombs, we got a heart container, 20 bucks, and more bombs as SVJ also heads here into Blind's hideout. Old Man, though, over at the Ice Rod Cave, gonna get a heart container as well. Blind's hideout full of explosives.
You know, you gotta have your escape tools as a thief. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're not wrong. Old Man setting up another water walk here.
although
Nails it, no problem.
now that I think about it, if you're a thief and you have so many explosives in your house, I think that's just a terrorist at that point.
Maybe. Aku getting a mushroom here in Kakariko Well. And rewarded with 50 bucks there in the back. As Old Man's gonna run into Waterfall Fairy to check this out, get a couple pieces of heart, and get the health refill.
Because I might not know much about glitches, but I just saw the old man start swimming in the stone. How does water walk work?
So if you dash by a pit and exit a cave, or dash by a pit and bonk, it arms the water walking state. And that then allows you to be able to jump from any of the drop tiles adjacent to a ladder that leads into water and just start swimming. Old Man trying to get a spin dash there. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. It is a 1-frame trick where when you release your spin, what you can do is press A right afterwards and you will start dashing. That's a lamp in Chicken Hut. Sick Kid having 300 bucks, and I did not catch what was in Sahasrala's hut.
We got a cape
That
there.
was his medicine money. Why did you take that? So I know a little bit about Link to the Past glitches. So what's the difference between water walking and fake flippers then? Because I know fake flippers lets you swim without flippers.
And water walking just allows you to, well, walk on water.
Yeah, walking's a lot faster than swimming.
So
And
what I'm hearing is then the last time I saw a Link to the Past runner use that, we've discovered a new trick since then.
water walking's been around for a while, as we knew the state could actually be armed after exiting any cave that you swim into while you have Moon Pearl.
Ah.
However, with that cape in tow, that does give access to Aghanim's tower, so it's going to be a big question of where is the Moon Pearl? Because that's basically the only item barring Dark World access right now.
All right. In terms of
Oh,
other stuff, old man just got himself a blue tunic. We've got some nice survivability going here.
that we do, and that survivability in and of itself is going to be huge. Blue Tunic halves the damage that you take, so the enemies here that would be doing 1 heart of damage are instead going to be doing half a heart of damage. There's a block clip with the hook shot from Old Man, which while the block is moving, you just use the hook shot and you go right through.
What is a hitbox? When you move, you stop existing.
Exactly.
Who needs to exist? Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm out.
Yep. See you later.
Well, imagine the concept of existing. Also, crabs, the worst light world enemy in the game. They're the only ones that actually deal 2 hearts of damage.
Crabs make this basically going to the ice, going all the way here makes it kind of dangerous because you're effectively 2-shot.
Unless you have that blue mail.
Yeah.
Ooh. Agina having a heart container. That's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, especially after you just got blue mail, you're already at 5 hearts, and you just find another, and it's getting to the point where they're not bringing that much value.
And we're already going to see a dip into a Desert Palace here from Old Man. As Aku sets up a water walk and gets going up to... I wonder if we're going to go to Hobo. Ooh, we are. I like this.
I have a mild curiosity about the tunics in this game because I know they're separate items. Are they progressive in the randomizer?
Yes, they are progressive, similar to the swords, the bows, the gloves, etc.
Okay, so we're not going to see going straight from hero sword to tempered sword anytime soon, as you would in a
No.
speedrun.
No, not going to go from fighter straight to tempered. Granted, if you were doing a no major glitches run, you would go fighter, master, and then tempered.
Yeah, the only time I see people straight up skipping levels of swords is when they're playing. Oh, there's a
Oh,
moon.
there's a Merle. That's big. That's an orb.
Or
And
Orb.
the Desert Palace big key is vanilla here.
It's already writhing in chat. It's too generous. Well, if we want to spice things up for some runners, Aku has agreed to some shenanigans if we get some donations in.
I like shenanigans. What kinds are these?
We're talking hovering the Moldorm 2 gap.
Well, you hear it. How much do they have to get for that?
$80 put towards that goal.
$80 and we hover the gap. You heard it, folks. Get
80
those
whole
donations in.
rupees.
Make me do my job. Make number go up.
Numbers?
So unfortunately, Aku got ripped off by King Zora there. Good old life lesson. Gotta love it. And now, Old Man is going to go ahead and hit Kakariko, doing the slightly later Kakariko play, which is very, very viable in the casual boots format, as with how the item placement algorithm changed, I think it was last version, it makes sense because Kakariko isn't quite as loaded as what it used to be.
I imagine a change you made to logic to incentivize doing other things than the, 7 checks that are all right next to each other that require nothing.
So, not so much a change in the way that the logic is generated, but more the items are placed in order to be accessible within the logic.
Hmm.
Alright, SVJ about to get scammed by Azora.
Gamboni.
Skamazed.
An old man picks up the mushroom. All I have to say is there's not much room for error there.
See,
Ooh.
I would just point at the mushroom and keep saying mushroom along with my other minor, dwarven miners friends, rock and stone brethren.
Yep.
And I would go back to the 90s and proceed to talk about badgers
And mushrooms.
and mushrooms and a snake.
Mushrooms.
And a
One.
snake.
One of those moments you just feel old, you know?
Right. All right.
No
Aku
comments
in
here.
desert. Old man picking up the lamp. There's that magic cape for SVJ. Aku should be getting the moon pearl before too terribly long. And old man's about to rob sick kid of his life savings.
He has to make ends meet after getting scammed. He continues the cycle.
Well, old man hasn't been to Zora yet
Oh,
that I know of.
It's the money to be scammed.
Yep. He has not yet gotten skamazed.
He's just gonna get karma then. Okay.
All right. SVJ is going to be our first one heading into Eastern Palace.
I guess.
Already switching over to that bow for later.
Speaking of dungeons, I don't think anyone had caught on to this earlier, but Solarsh had said that Misery Mire is the green pendant.
Ew. I hope
So,
that's required.
Ped seed.
I mean, you know what we've been saying all marathon. I'm here, thus the run is cursed, so it will be required.
What do you think would be like the worst thing that you need out of Misery Mire?
Cane of Samaria.
Yeah, vanilla cane.
Ah, very good fake flipper setup there from Aku. Bonking off of the stone pillar to bounce back to the screen transition, jumping into the water, and then holding left, initiating the screen transition, allowing the fake flipper state to activate.
I think I got a better or worse one that could be in Misery Mire. Misery Mire not necessary, but it has Ice Rod and you have to do Turtle Rock.
Well, that would make it necessary.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, it is a 7/7 seed, so
But have Misery Mire not be one of the bosses, but it's like really deep in there, Ice Rod. No other use. But you have
Or
to do
you-
the whole dungeon.
or you could have to finish it to get the green pendant to then get Ice Rod.
Oh, how bad can we make this?
Yeah. Hate's been saying it's a little too generous. So come on, we got to start brainstorming about how to ruin each of these runners' lives.
And actually, let's go one step farther. You have to enter Turtle Rock in order to get the medallion to open up Misery Mire. You have to go all the way to Laser Bridge to
Assemble the
then
Legion
go
of Doom.
to Misery Mire to then get the green pendant to go get Ice Rod.
Assemble the Legion of Doom. We will use the new Liam Foundation headquarters, their little office, and from there we will plot. So, the only way to get this evil seed to manifest is to donate. Donate.
Unfortunately, SVJ missing the quick snipe on the double red Igor, but is now into Armos Knights. And unfortunately, not going to be able to get the quick kill, but is okay. And gets rewarded with 10 whole arrows.
You got the ammunition refund.
Just gotta pull it out of their bodies. It's fine.
I mean, but you're using minimum 21 arrows on him.
Well, I mean, some of
Well-
them break.
Well,
It's really
you're
thick
shooting
armor.
them. Yeah, you're shooting armor. Surely some of the arrows break, but once you get past the armor, the arrows might be good. It might not be as sharp, but
Oh, Odron here taking notes, calling Ice Rod on Ped Fire Rod from Green Pendant.
Ooh.
I like it.
We have the Book of Medora. They could find out right now.
We do have the Book of Mud.
The power
Old
of
man.
reading.
Old man about to take on Aghanim 1. Now, Aghanim 1 is a fun fight. Your first shot is always guaranteed to be a big ball, but shots 2 through 4 in each cycle are a 50-50 chance between a big ball and blue balls. Get your blue ball guesses in now.
All right, I'm calling 2 and 3 being blue ball.
I'm calling 15 total blue balls because it's a marathon.
Oh,
There's 2.
Number 2 is right.
Okay, the 15 blue ball is dead unless old man misses.
It's to be a 14 blue ball.
No, because Aga dies
Ah.
in 6 hits.
Oh. Wait, yours gets 6 hits? Mine gets 4. Link's Awakening, you gotta shape up here. Ours also doesn't shoot lightning though.
Correct.
Yeah, so he's learned Lightning Bolt. Probably one of my favorite D&D spells. I'd
As I
much
see.
prefer it over Fireball.
Let's see, the secret is his Shadow forgot Lightning Bolt. He can only hold room for 4 moves, and he chose blue balls, teleporting, and actually being a nice guy.
I was about to say, he's only got 3 moves.
He slides around the room.
He only has one way of movement.
All right, so with Eastern basically being empty and Desert having the Moon Pearl, and I
Ooh.
don't know if we saw what was on Desert Ledge, Old Man's actually made a pretty good decision here, just going straight to the Dark World.
Yeah, so I saw a quick map check. We've got red crystals in Thieves Town and Turtle Rock.
Thieves is a crystal?
Yeah.
The seed's way too generous.
Yeah.
I mean, we're less than 30 minutes in. We can get that reroll in.
Come on, folks, gotta start donating to make Aku hover.
I believe.
I believe in the you that believes in me that believes in you.
And I mean, all of you should believe in the Liam Foundation and their fine work.
What do you gotta do? I gotta believe.
Yep. All right, Aku ended up getting a very good kill on the Armos Knights and has collected that red pendant. Probably going to have to head towards Aghanim's Tower as SVJ is heading to check the Desert Ledge item. And it's just some bombs. So right now, it looks like Pod very well may have the progression, and Hammerless Pod, it may seem like a risky move, but honestly, at this point, it's not a bad play.
Ooh, big instant big key.
Yeah, the only problem is Old Man is kind of short on arrows right now, and he's about to be coming up on the Mimic Room as soon as he goes over to the right side.
Yeah,
As Aku climbs Aghanim's Tower, SVJ, I believe, about to turn in that mushroom.
honestly, this bow has been putting in work this seed.
Oh yeah, Bo is always strong.
Would you say it's like a, what, 30-pound draw power on that thing?
At least.
40, you say?
Nah, 31. Or let's be even more minuscule. 30 pounds, 1 ounce.
Ooh.
All right, Palace of Darkness. The secondary name of it, Palace of Keys. Definitely proving that name right now. And unfortunately, Old Man's going to have to go back and open up the doors.
If
Now,
you open up all the doors, do you get to listen to the doors?
I wish. Now, there is a glitch that Old Man could have used that we might see Aku use. It's a potion glitch that causes some very weird camera shenanigans. And we might see it from Aku later. If we do, I'll explain it then, because it's really weird.
Yeah. I'll leave the explaining of funny Zelda bottle glitches to you, my guy.
Yeah, probably the best thing to do.
Because
Yeah.
the trend of broken bottles in Zelda games just continues. This is where it all started.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe later on we'll go on an adventure with the bottle.
Well,
Hey,
what about
use
a
the
reverse bottle adventure?
This
That's-
isn't Ocarina of Time. We might go on a Yuzahara bottle adventure. And that would be to access the mountain very quickly, which actually could have been done, though it's 2 inputs on the same frame, which makes it slightly difficult to do.
What are the 2 inputs? Asking for a
Left,
friend.
left, and using a bottle.
That doesn't seem that bad. Granted, you know, I have played this game maybe 3 times ever.
Right. All right, Aku fighting Aghanim 1. Old Man still just traversing through the Palace of Darkness. So far hasn't found, well,
Ooh,
scratch what I was about to say. There are some flips.
Is that commentator's curse or is that the inverse of commentator's curse?
I mean, it's not super useful right now, so
But will
first
it be
one,
useful?
then the other.
Can he still water walk with flippers?
Technically, you can. But the problem is right now with Dark World, either a glove or the magic hammer are needed.
Oh, a mirror.
Okay, that's an item.
Palace of Keys loaded.
Well, it's 6 items in here. And a dinky shield.
It's a tiny piece of wood.
You know, bottle, not too bad. Or not bottle, mirror. This is my mind still on bottles.
So now the question becomes, what is Old Man going to do?
Other
And
than
Swamp.
some spin dashing.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna spin dash.
I know exactly what Old Man's about to do, as this does give access to Catfish. So
Ah.
Catfish is going to lead to the progression, and Swamp is a pendant, so those flippers are absolutely required here.
So what is the 7 aspect of this goal set?
So the 7/7 aspect is 7 crystals to enter Ganon's tower, 7 crystals to be able to damage Ganon.
Okay. So basically, Ganon's tower will have next to nothing in it.
Pretty much. Ganon's tower, there's only one item that's being sought for within it, and that is, of course, the Ganon's tower big key.
Yes.
So once we get to that, there will be a fun game to be played.
Guess that chest.
Not so much guess the chest, but pick the number. Guess the number that the chest will be.
Yeah, because runners have different orders that they like to check the chests in. It makes it more fun to be like, how unlucky is our runner gonna be?
All right, with the Old Man being basically right here in the area, he's going to go ahead and check the graveyard ledge. We're going to see what actually resides in here.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well-
There's some progression.
Back to the key mines with you.
That actually gives the ability to finish out Palace of Darkness. However, with a plastic sword and a hammer, even though bow is in tow, it's not easy to do. Life situation though is looking real good.
We got the defense. Where's the offense?
Okay, Aku did not do the potion glitch in here, so I can explain it real quick. If you are heading left in the room before you actually encounter the mimics, you can use a potion, and it basically locks the camera where Link is centered on it. So you can actually hug the wall to go into the mimic room in and of itself and move the mimics to get trapped behind a pot and clear the room without ever firing an arrow.
Eh,
20 bucks up on Bumper Ledge, so definitely not necessary.
You know where I'd like to see 20 bucks in this donations list?
For sure.
I'm just saying, we want to watch him hover. Or just torment me later. If you've had a wonderful time with me for these past 7 hours, you can torment me later for it. I've made many a bad joke and cursed many a run.
For these past many days. Oh, wait.
I did technically commentate on the first day too, so yes, it has been many days.
So many days.
I
Twice.
know exactly what old man's about to do. With the book in tow, we are about to get a ped check.
Ah.
It's 10 arrows.
That's not a sword. Those are little spears.
I told you, they're a melee weapon. You just gotta give them a poke.
Oh yeah, they're basically just small javelins.
A very good heads up play though from old man there. That
You know,
is
you're right
extremely
there.
strong.
You're making progress along the way. Why not?
Got
This is
Aku in
true.
Palace of Darkness, gonna find that mirror and all the other good fun.
Oh, old
Dealing with
man.
mummies with like no way to effectively kill them.
I mean, the hammer actually works with 4 hits. Yeah, old man was attempting to take down the Gibdos. Almost gets grabbed by that Wallmaster, which is absolutely terrifying.
Let's say. Chat,
Now,
I want to know which is the scariest Wallmaster in Zelda.
Ocarina of
there's been some-
Times.
Would you say? Because I mean, like Wind Waker's has every right to be terrifying, especially with how the sound effects work for it, and the like you never see it coming, it's just the portals.
Ocarina of Times, all you hear is a wind, and then it just drops on you.
Yeah, but you got plenty of time for that. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure everything in a FromSoft game is immediately scary, but I don't think they count as Wallmasters. Unless Elden Ring is a Zelda game.
I mean, they could still be called wall masters. They might just be different things.
Masters of Walls.
Yeah, I mean, like if you called the demon wall in various Final Fantasy games a wall master, I'd believe you. It's the master of the wall because it is the wall.
yeah. All right, old man finds the big key and 50 bucks here. On
Hopefully, he
the
gets himself a nice treat.
hopefully. Now, there is something to mention right now, and that is that Thieves Town is completely doable, even though there is no glove in tow right now. So if Thieves Town comes to pass, then it's going to be real good. And there's a bomb jump from Old Man using the quick setup too which is really good.
Skills that pays the bills. He didn't live to be an old man for nothing.
And Swamp technically is beatable right now, albeit it would take a while to do, as the menu boss would have to be faced, as the best damage output that the racers currently have is the magic hammer. And that would one-shot each of the puffs on Argus, but like I said, it would take forever.
Yeah, it would take forever, and well, the hammer does have good damage. The issue with the hammer is that its range and just the fact that you're kind of stuck at in that animation for a little bit. It's kind of
Unless you get hit after you drop the hammer down.
Well, yeah, but you're trying to not get hit. I don't know if you knew about that, but typically you don't want to get hit.
Wait, we're not supposed to get hit?
I
No
mean,
wonder I don't like this game.
have you watched me play this? I try to get hit to animation cancel all the time. Ooh,
Gonna say.
three bombs coming from chest game, which is unfortunate. Not
It
the
was
end
a
of the world,
bomb
though.
and 3 bombs. That was the best part.
So the first chest is random on what you get,
Really? There were
but
2 prizes
that
in there.
no, it's one prize because normally it's a piece of heart, and it's a 50-50 if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've actually looked at the stats on chest game.
Yeah, because in the randomizer we're so used to just the second one is the check.
Yeah, the
You
second
don't
one
have to
is
stay here for
always the
40
prize.
years.
I mean, unless you're doing a 100% run, then you have to stay there until you get it.
Yep, I should know. I've got enough 100%ed Zelda games on my YouTube, what do you call it? Archives.
Le YouTube archives.
Le
Le
YouTube.
archive.
From le days of le old,
6
Yeah.
hours later.
basically.
Many months later.
Pretty much. I think most of them were like 30 plus hours, because what was speedrunning back then? It was 2010.
Speedrunning back then was just playing fast.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yep, that was fast.
More or less.
Because I
Yeah.
remember the entire reason I even did Link to the Past first was because I wanted to get the extra bonus for 4 swords for when I was doing that one next.
Ah, yes.
Gotta love those sword beams.
I am a fan of sword beams. Fortunately, none of our runners have found a master sword, so no sword beams yet.
Yeah, no progressive sword has been found yet. However, old man sitting here. Oh, maybe. Nope. And so he's going to switch over to the bomb jump method instead. Aku did attempt to hover for you guys, but it did not work out. That is a piece of heart up in the attic of Thieves Town. And Aku's going to take a death.
No, not Boko. He was the best boy.
That's fine. It's a health refill. Yeah, if you guys want to see Aku hover the Moldorm 2 gap, then definitely get those donations in. We're looking for $80 total.
Come on, y'all been too quiet for Link to the Past. This is a popular game, I've been told.
It should be up there. Like, come on, guys, don't you want to see a flying black chocobo? That's canonically the chocobos that do fly, so it makes even more sense.
I mean, I think the color changes after red mail is obtained, if red mail is obtained.
Yeah,
Nice job, old man.
that's the thing. If red mail is obtained, so get those donations in sooner than later, and you'll actually get get Mambo de Chocobo.
Come on. We're close to beating the day 2 record. I want to have it happen while I'm here. That means y'all got 3 hours. That's
And
plenty of time.
we're $400 off of it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's so close.
All right. Old man is gonna need to go check that big old chest.
I've heard better ways of phrasing that.
There was a reason I phrased it that way. It was completely intentional, Michael.
See, you know, blind there is just a helpless young lady. You know,
Are you are you sure about that?
yeah, they're completely harmless. Nothing to see here, folks.
I think
I'm
she's
just.
completely trustworthy.
Oh yeah. Like she's even making like dad jokes. Like, oh,
Just remember, when you're a baker, don't loaf around.
oh. Where'd she go?
I thought she was
Old,
hiding under that bed sheet. Oh, nope. Still not her.
old man's having a real good blind fight.
Ooh.
Scares the crap out of me.
Once
And
you hear the hearts beeping at you, you just kind of clench a little bit and hope you make it.
imagine having hearts beep at you, especially when you're fighting Cold Stare with 3 hearts.
You don't see it. It'll beep once and then.
I totally haven't had to fight Cold Stare on 3 hearts plastic sword. Not at all.
Press X to doubt.
Still?
I'll bet he did it for funsies.
No, I actually had to do it in a tournament race.
I mean, stupid stuff like that. It's not uncommon for you to do.
This is true. All right, we got a digging game here. So it is a maximum of 31 digs in order to get the item. Still no glove to speak of yet, as that's really the only thing barring Logical Death Mountain access unless the flute is found. And that still is a possibility too. And it's a
28.
piece of heart.
What is this vanilla? Who got vanilla in my rando?
I blame hate. It's his fault.
Yeah, you know what? We'll turn the blame on hate. Boo.
So I'm here and we're gonna hate on hate?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Alright.
You try to
So
take
we're
too
clear.
much blame.
Want to make sure we had the game plan ready.
I mean, you try to take too much blame. So. Yeah, you did. You're restreaming it.
We got you there.
Argue with me on that point, sir.
Yeah. See, hate has quite the history of rolling, kinder scenes than what we would have liked to hear, right, Sonny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone here for some black belt jet seeds in Final Fantasy?
I think we should gather all of the community's worst seed rollers and get them to roll for each other's communities and see is it just them or is it their specific games? Is this some sort of quantum entanglement about bad seeds?
Danny, if you're here, you heard it. You're
Yep.
rolling the next Link to the Past randomizer seed I play.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a flute.
Oh, this cave is already kind of hype. Ice rod.
Well, there goes our terrible seed plan.
Good
Okay.
fire rod.
I mean, Melee, you don't know the seeds I've been generating as of late for that.
We got to get the AK-47s. See.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta start having like a points reward for the the channel. Just be like, and for this many, I will go to another community and ask their worst roller to roll my seed.
All right. I didn't see what was on Bombo's tablet for
Greg.
nice.
Might not have been Greg. It said a rupee horde, so probably more.
Rupee Horde is 300 if I remember correctly.
So that's 300 Gregs. Think
A lot
about
of Gregs.
All right. So Old Man is going to go ahead and jump into Swamp Palace, which I don't think is a bad play right now.
it. See, hate this isn't for yourself though. You give other people good seeds, and then you leave all the garbage for yourself.
So here we go, Swamp Palace. There are actually a couple of tricks that can be done here in Swamp Palace, and the most prominent one is called Diver Down. I asked the runners if any of them will be doing it, and we do have one that will be doing Diver Down. So you will enjoy it. It breaks this dungeon very heavily.
So what is this diver down trick?
I will explain it when the runner that's doing it gets to it. As
See,
It-
I've
it's a
learned
treat.
that Staw's not going to tell me anything until it happens.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Tryhard,
So-
you've seen me do Diver Down, just so you know.
I've seen you do a lot of things. You know how little that narrows it down.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I was about to say, you've seen me grab Pyramid Fairy in the most backwards way necessary. Because you can grab Pyramid Fairy without grabbing either of the 5-6 crystals.
Oh yeah, that was a whole escapade.
It was fun.
I'm assuming out of bounds shenanigans on that one.
No, World Wrap shenanigans.
Oh, that's like out of bounds.
In order to understand that, we need to talk about parallel.
Parallel universes.
It's not just Mario that has it, folks.
Because that's basically what it looks like with the World Wrap shenanigans.
It looks like the wrong timeline. Actually, wait. If you want to talk about Zelda timelines, isn't this the bad timeline?
It's pretty much. Old Man is gonna skip out on Left Side Swamp, which could be bad.
It is a calculated risk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a very calculated gamble. It never bites anybody in the rear.
I mean, old man has definitely had a lot of route divergence compared to the other two, so maybe this pays off for him again.
I mean, there are times that you have to gamble, but with Diver Down, like, going left side doesn't take very long to do. We see $300 and a Bombos.
All right, we've seen
Bom-
Ether
bom-
and Bombos.
But we have yet to see a glove or a sword.
You're not going to, because I'm here to curse the run.
I mean, come on, we can do with the power glove. It's bad enough, right?
Nope. I have spoken. You got the ice rod. That's all you get.
Or the rest of the seed. Alright, the seed turned into an ice rod hunt. If that were the case, Old Man would have won.
Yep.
All right.
Argus, aka a menu boss when you have a plastic sword. So, with hammer being the highest damage output item that the runners currently have, they need to menu over to hook shot to pull one of the puffs off, and then menu over to hammer to kill said puff that got pulled off.
And this is why Link's Awakening is the superior game, because you can equip 2 items.
I don't know, Ocarina of Time's better because you can equip 3.
Yeah, but they're all useless.
I mean, have you seen what you can do with bombs in that game?
I
Granted, you
have.
can
I
do some
don't even
broken
play
stuff with
Ocarina of
bombs
Time,
in
and
Link's Awakening. Something ridiculous bomb triggers.
Yeah, exactly. Bombs have a tradition of being broken in every Zelda game.
Except for this one, really.
Hey, you can bomb jump with them. That's kind of broken.
I mean, is that really broken, or is it like an intended feature with like the Quake-based games?
I mean, using the knockback like that, I would call more of an intended feature. Old Man gonna use Ice Rod to kill Mr. Argus here.
I don't know. If I learned anything about intended features in Zelda games, They make you use them once if they're intended. And at no point do you need to do the bomb thing. But do you want to? That's a different story.
Exactly. Aku is going to go ahead and do left side swamp.
I mean, but think about this. If they saw that it happened, do you think that would be something that Nintendo gets rid of? Because it's very minor. It's intuitive as well.
All right. I do believe we're going to see our first icebreaker. Or not icebreaker, our first diver down soon. Because
Oh, we've
Aku
got
will use diver down towards the back. We do have SVJ in swamp as well, where Old Man did orphan those 2 items and is about to go check Hobo.
So now that we've got runners that are going to look at left side swamp, we can see just how much of the gamble paid off for Old Man.
I'm voting 0. He's gonna have to go back.
I'm voting -1.
He's gonna have to go back twice.
Yes.
Triple dip.
I mean, when you have to go back to the swamp big chest, that's what it feels like. So there's a bloomerang's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Though I believe this will be the big key.
yeah, it's significant.
Vanilla big key. Who'd have guessed?
Again, who got vanilla in my rando? I want answers.
So we have 2 vanilla big keys. Old Man is going to go ahead and activate that flute.
Toot 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 the flute. Bomb still superior instrument.
No. The Bigoron sword is the superior instrument.
I don't know. You haven't seen what bombs do to eggs.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay, fine.
All right, we got 50 rupees from the big chest. It seems like skipping out on left side was the play.
I was about to say, Maddie, how many times have you and I talked about some of the ridiculous stuff we can do with bomb triggers?
This is true. This is very true.
All right, so this is diver down. The way that it works is Aku's gonna line up his sprite right in the middle of the stairway, jump into the water, do a Hadoken input basically to put himself up to the railing, and the bomb's gonna bounce him into the railing to where he can then jump off the railing into the water, and now he's walking on that lower layer.
Huh.
It does some weird stuff to this room because you can see that there are faded walls in the doorways, and it only happens in that room.
Fancy.
The pixel positioning for diver down on where the bombs dropped is very, very precise.
And Aku pulled it off. And if you want to see them pull off a hover, feel free to donate. We're very not having donations, and it's making me very hangry.
So while Aku is taking on Argist and Old Man is, I believe, heading towards Hera, and SVJ is about to be taking on Argist, do you want to explain what the Liam Foundation is about?
You know what? I can. I've said it enough times, but the Liam Foundation is an Illinois-based charity organization, a nonprofit, aiming to encourage, assist, heal, and empower our LGBTQIA+ community through respect, advocacy, and passionate hearts to promote thriving in society. They've had many notable milestones over the years. Their work started in 2015 when their founder, Phyllis Galisath, I keep having trouble saying this name, Phyllis Galisath's son Liam came out as transgender, and since then they have done many such a thing, including the first Pride Month in Rockford in 2019. And, well, that nonprofit organization status was achieved in 2020, very recently. Or at least it feels recently, considering everything we've been through. And as I've said many a time, organizations like this are super valuable, super important to the LGBT community in general, and every other bit of the alphabet involved in there. We need advocacy, especially in the United States right now with everything going on with nonsense is the best word I can use to describe it while keeping everything PG. Because boy, would I have some stuff to say about it.
Yeah, we're not here to talk about like awful things that are going on. We're just here, have a good time, support people, and that's the end of the story.
All right,
Make a
old man's about
difference.
to check that ether tablet, and it's just couch cash. Aku has finished up Argus and is now ready to continue moving on, where old man has now entered Tower of Hera. There's another fun little glitch that can be done here in Tower of Hera called Herapot that we very well may see here in a bit.
Harapot's gonna be my next D&D character name.
Oh, oh.
Ooh,
I'm gonna guess
old man's trying to
Harapot's
do this
attempting to glitch into the pot, fall to the lower floor, like that.
like
Yep.
that. You can clip one pixel into the pot, hookshot the other side of it, and suddenly, oh look, it's the top tower of Hera. Also, because I
Gravity
forgot
has
to,
many concerns.
and
Ooh,
that's a
laser beam.
sword.
Hey. I may now
And,
join the light side of the force.
and a compass.
Oh,
All
laser
right,
beam gone.
with Master Sword, that is a pretty significant find
Yes,
for
especially because
Mr.
you
Old
get to
Man.
kill Troll Dorm quick, more easily.
3 spin attacks, that's all it's going to take, as the spins with Master Sword deal Tempered Sword damage. And Tempered Sword, it normally takes 3 slashes, or 1 spin, 1 slash. If you have that good old Butter Sword, that it only takes, well, 2 slashes.
Doesn't even use the Master Sword, just hits him in the tail with the hammer.
Gonna say, speaking of, the chat seems to have noticed number go up. Did we have time for me to read off this little donation?
Yes,
Go ahead.
because we're about to be in a coffee break, I believe.
All right. Well, we have $20 from Rax with I'd love to see that hover. It is such a cool trick, and I want to see it too, but I can't keep making joke donations.
So yeah, we are about to see a coffee break here as Aku is saving the old man, and it looks like SVJ is about to be doing the same. This race has been fairly close so far, actually.
Not a lot of major play points that, well, have been found. We'll see. We'll see some yet.
If you want to throw the balance of the race out the window, we need $60 more to make Aku hover.
Indeed.
I want to see a bird fly.
Fulfill this Chocobo's dreams. Make him fly.
So, Spectacle Rock Cave having a shield upgrade is kind of a thing, because honestly, shield upgrades are pretty much worthless.
Like, the only boss it even slightly helps with is blind. But hey, that's a glitch stick.
That is a glitch stick indeed. All right. So that allows for some busted stuff to be done later. Fun fact with the glitch stick. You can actually use it to have infinite MP.
What?
There is an Ancilla-based glitch called Samaria Refill, and it just refills your MP.
Yes, I think I've seen some of these weird Samaria glitches where you get the brick sprite to load into slot 5 where it's not supposed. Oh,
Ooh.
there's a glove.
We got a glove in the Spiral Cave.
But yeah, I get this Cane of Samaria's block to spawn in the wrong bit, and all sorts of nonsense starts happening.
So each Ancilla value each Ancilla has a specific slot to it, and you can misslot certain things to cause other things to happen. Like, for instance, one of them being a hook push, which causes you to get pushed in the direction which you're firing your hook shot, and does really, really, really weird things.
We've got tempered sword.
Ooh, that there bacon.
Butter.
That there butter.
Two swords in one cave. Suddenly, old man is a powerhouse.
Old man very well may be fire rod away from go.
This
And,
old
there goes
man
Matt.
is willing to kick your butt.
He's gonna open Castle Grayskull. He has the power.
All right. So I think the play here is to head back over towards Palace of Darkness.
Remember, folks, be wary of an old man in a profession where most die young. This old soldier is ready. Oh, first he has to get scammed.
Yeah, he has not done this yet. He'll be able to refill 50 of those rupees, but he's sitting at almost 1,500, so he's not going to take too big of a hit, honestly, on this.
Say
Yeah.
it'll only cost him his pension, but he don't need it. He's never retiring.
And having flippers makes the trip just that little bit faster.
This is true. SVJ making use of that ether.
Don't even pick it up. Just save and quit.
All right, he's heading back to the mountain cave with that power glove in hand, gonna get that refill from kissing the old man.
Oh my.
The old man, went up to the old man.
All right, SVJ has his master sword now.
And just being able to dash through enemies when you have butter sword, just oh.
Yeah, old man is not hurting for any power whatsoever.
Like the only other reasonable power improvement will be red mail.
SVJ took a very bad fall there, getting hit into the middle hole of the Moldor Marina, dropping down 2 floors instead of just 1. Aku's stream did go down, but we will have him back very shortly. But if you guys want to see Aku hover the Moldorm 2 gap, get your donations in. We're only $60 away from having that happen.
Show him you love. Bring him back with donations.
Indeed.
Yeah. Insert about 60 more bucks, and then Aku would get back up and running and hovering.
Insert
Maybe
as
even
many
flying.
coins as it would take to complete the D&D Tales of Misraria game, which is all of them.
Literally. All right, SVJ finishes Tower of Hera. Probably going to end up heading over to East Spectacle Rock and grab those swords after checking what is on the ether tablet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure these runners are hurting for cash right now with the 988 rupees.
I mean, our high score number is, come on, kids. Let's do it.
See, if this is classic mode, A Link to the Past, no rupees is enough.
Man, we put this guy up. Now we got butter.
Yeah, nice hammer to smash the helmet off of Helmasaur, and you just make him taste the butter.
And on toast. Direct injection. Arteries clogged. Mission success.
Oh. Give him a heart attack with the butter.
And that's one of the red crystals, right? Or it's just discolored because I'm tired.
It is discolored. The red crystals are Thieves Town and Turtle Rock.
Aight. We just saw Aku pick up that butter sword himself.
Yeah, so we've got
And there's SVJ picking it up as well. I wonder how all of them feel that the last two swords were in the same room.
Okay. For some reason, my headset decided to go, I'm not going to work on you. But I got it working again.
I mean, that's the second time that's happened while I'm around. Maybe I
I
am
know, right?
cursed.
Who knows? But yeah, we got butter swords all around. And
the cholesterol is flowing.
my goodness, did Old Man make a really good routing decision here, using the mirror to end up coming into Eastern to check the items in here, as Aku is going to go finish up Pod and probably make the same play. SVJ gets rid of that Golden Bee, which, you know, you could actually take to the Bottle Merchant back in Kakariko Village and potentially get some good stuff out of it.
Just, you know, it's Pod normally, but through its nickname, would it be Pocky?
Poke.
Ooh, you didn't catch my joke. Yeah, well. It was
No.
bad. I feel bad. Don't worry.
I caught it and it made me want some Pocky now.
I know, right? Delicious cookie sticks.
You know it.
Yeah, definitely great tasting. And no, I got the joke and I just went, no.
It was still bad.
It was in fact bad.
It may have been bad, but it tastes so good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's good. Got me thinking I need to get myself some food after this.
Remember, people, hydrate. Make sure
Before
you got lots of snacks.
Remember to hydrate before you dihydrate.
Yes. Oh, okay, that one got me. The best ones take like that half second to kick in.
Yup. Alright. Aku's about to be taking on Monsieur Helmasaur. SVJ just checked Hobo. And Old Man is just tearing right through Eastern here. Just remember, Chad, if you want to see Aku have to hover, get your donations in. It's only $60 off for that.
Yep, I believe in it. I know you can all do it.
I'm quite surprised. I saw Aku spin right up against Helmasaur and it just didn't hit.
And I mean, not only that, if you do donate that $20, you'll be put it into the drawing for the Link to the Past trade paperback comic. Come on, you want that? A sweet prize. I kind of want that, actually.
All right, here we go. Aku's set up in position for the Armos. Quick, but does not get it. Or not Aku, Old Man. I know who I'm thinking, not who I'm saying.
It was a pretty good fight though.
It was a real good fight, but Aku is gonna head back to Desert with that glove in tow, as this is another spot that progression could be. If this is the Titan's mitts, then things are looking real good.
Yeah, with Titan's mitts, maybe Aku would have something that, you know, have something in the routing that actually goes to his favor, because Old Man is out here having like extremely good routing for this seed.
Old man should go to Vegas next. Put it all on black. Not actual financial advice.
See, the only thing that we're asking you to do with your money is to donate it.
You could put it all on black, or you can donate it to the Liam Foundation, who will not put it on black. They will put it towards glorious new office space furniture. And the helping of our LGBT brethren and sisters and them folk.
All right.
Oh,
So
Well,
old man gets the Titans mitts.
yep. Old man
Indeed.
just gets everything.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's something to be said about this.
The old man hasn't run out of luck yet in his life.
Aku getting another of them crystals down. Not a hard one to grab, but it is a minor deviation. We'll see if it catches up eventually. I say his old man's basically all right there. We're doomed. This old man's gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
god,
fire
the
rod.
fire rod. All right, well, there it goes.
Yep.
Give
That's,
the old man everything.
that is pretty much go mode for old man.
Seat too easy. Time only half over.
Fire Rod was in checkerboard, I imagine.
Yep.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Where old man goes, good items follow.
Sorry, I had to get up for a moment. Where were the Titans mitts?
In Catfish.
Of course they were.
Yep.
I spot that they actually could have gotten a glove upgrade much earlier. So yeah, that puts old man into go mode.
Yep.
So
Old man
this,
go mode.
this is going to be rather quick. If you still want to see Aku end up having to hover the Moldorm 2 gap, you might want to get your donations in relatively quickly because the rest of these dungeons are going to fall very, very fast.
Yep.
Yeah, because now that you're not looking for key items in the dungeon, you just get the big key and bum rush the boss.
Some of them you don't even need the big key, like, I don't know, Skull Woods, Ice Palace.
They all need direct injections of butter, and this old man's gonna give it to them.
All right, old man is gonna end up going for the fire rod kill here on Landmo. Gets first one, miss. Nope. Gets
Oop.
second one. Gets him.
Oh,
Great save there on the second Landmo.
Then last minute hits.
All right, Aku is going to forego checking checkerboard cave, I believe, and is jumping straight into Ice Palace, where we're going to see a fun trick. We're going to see something called Icebreaker, more than likely.
yeah. A lot
Another
of people.
trick I don't know, and that I'm gonna have to wait until it happens to get explained to me.
Yeah. This is a very popular trick in the community, as some I've heard attributed it saying, I don't like Ice Palace until I learned Icebreaker.
That sounds like half of the Link's Awakening dungeons to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all the LA dungeons, but the ones I love even more because I learned some of the tricks.
Exactly. The only one that's still bad is D2.
Yeah, because there aren't really any tricks in D2 outside of, you know, getting through Bottle Ghost's first phase quickly.
Yeah. And even then, there's like a minor shortcut if you're gonna redip it, but it's only if you redip it.
Yep. All right, so this is Icebreaker.
Hello, big key.
So the way that Icebreaker works is it's technically a door extension glitch,
Okay.
and it preserves your state of coming out of the door. In order to clip past that big rail, you move 1 pixel into the door frame, you drop your Cane of Samaria block, and then, or you move 1 pixel into the door frame, and then you move down right, which just moves you right because it still has you connected to the door frame. You drop your Cane of Samaria block, you push it left 1 pixel, and then you push down. And when you push down after moving the block 1 pixel, it pushes you to the right as if you're going through a door.
Huh.
And suddenly, you're in a much better spot in Ice Palace.
It's weird, right?
It's the secret to old games. Make them think you're doing something else.
Shh. I'm in the door still. Shh.
Yeah, exactly. He's in the door chat.
Or is he in the chat door?
Gasp.
Le what?
Huh?
H-O-N-H. Oh.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? And I had to bust out my French skills yet today. Got the SVJ learning that the sword is useless.
Unfortunately, and he's just gonna swing his sword a bunch while using the flute. But he's headed over to the Mire area, realizing he doesn't have Titan's mitts.
You get angry enough at the rock, maybe it'll lift.
All right, are we gonna see? No, we're not gonna see a cold stare quick here. Aku missed the spin attack in order to start off the cold stare quick, but he's looking a little rough there on health.
He'll be fine. See, look, he's fine.
You know, he's got the butter.
Yeah, the butter and the black feathers, it's fine.
All right, old man now up against cold stare, but old man's got an advantage that Aku does not have. He gets the first hit. He gets 2 out of 3 there immediately, and he kills that 4th one with the fire rod shot.
Fourth.
Yep, because we
Four of
skipped
them now?
3.
Alright, we
We
skipped 3.
Yeah. Gotta. It's like this stupid prank of like putting a bunch of like wild
Numbers.
animals, like
I mean,
a wild
you've
chicken
got-
in the building.
You got 4 pigs. You got 1, 2, 3, and 5. Everybody looks for number 4.
Yeah.
I mean, we learned with the Final Fantasy V run that I can't count.
Here's the thing, though. With FF5, you're doing death by math.
I mean, yeah. I called it FF6 though.
Yeah. Even better.
Yeah, I love FF6 with this definitive protagonist named Butts.
I mean, imagine having all of your characters in 6 named Butts.
I think my girlfriend would kill me
New
if I just
incentive for the Final Fantasy VI run: name all characters butts.
That way you can have butts, 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 butts.
finally you can say that the main character of Final Fantasy VI is Butts. Because oh boy, don't you love spending like
I mean, granted, to be fair, with Earthbound, you can enter the player name as butts, 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 butts.
Say we are mature adults who are here benefiting the Liam Foundation.
Go for it.
They can do better. Ah. Yes. Liam Foundation has dedicated staff, 2 part-time and 1 executive director. They were prior exclusively volunteers, but they have thankfully been able to get out of that to have some consistency. And that does not mean, though, that they do not need volunteers. If you can volunteer, if you're in the area, I would definitely recommend it, just for working with the beautiful people that we've dealt with there.
See, Falconic gets me. All right. Old Man is in Turtle Rock with the Fire Rod, where Aku, unfortunately, is lacking in the Fire Rod department right now. Could actually get blocked here.
Hello,
is
Shovel.
gonna get blocked here. And Tryhard, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can you dig it?
No, we already played the digging game.
Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
You're not a dwarf.
Hey,
Am
rock and
I?
stone, brother.
How do you know I'm not a dwarf? Have you seen me in real life?
But is this real life or is this just fantasy?
I don't know. My trans friends say I am apparently small, cute, and made of adamantium, so I might be a dwarf. Those are qualifiers for a dwarf.
But dwarves are made of stone.
Yeah.
Adamantium. What is adamantium if not a stone?
It's a metal.
If you've heard the song, it's skin made of iron and steel in the bones. So,
Yeah. See.
but
Metal, not
adamantium's
rocks.
not steel. It's not steel.
It's neither iron nor steel.
I am an evolved dwarf +1.
That would be +4, I think.
Well, it just means that.
And I mean, see, the dwarves in Final Fantasy want adamant. It's because they're making me.
I don't know. I've had a canoe made of adamant.
Sometimes
It
they
was
have extra.
weird.
can we just make Excalibur? I like Excalibur. It's a big sword. Who doesn't like big sword that does a lot of damage against enemies with elemental weaknesses?
I mean, I like big sword that does a lot of damage.
I am big sword that does a lot of damage. I mean, what?
Sorry, the correct word is half.
No. I can get behind Sabi and the sword. Come on. Oh,
Yeah, I've seen that
I mean-
sharp looking.
I mean, to be fair, I may or may not be Ramornia. Just as a human.
so you can be my Fi. We're gonna go on an adventure.
Aw, yeah.
Gonna like grab him by the legs, and start swinging around. Big sword.
No, see, I prefer the hand and a half method. I'm gonna grab him by the thigh.
Yeah,
or
there we
thigh.
go.
Half sword.
You can use me as a sword, you could use me as a dagger.
Yep.
Or you could use me as a double blade.
I'm gonna ask you to open your mouth. I want you to bite things as I hit you with them.
There we go.
Plan's working out. We couldn't make evil seed, so we'll just make Saw into a sword.
Yep. Alright, I do believe this is Old Man's last dungeon too, so this should work out well for going into Ganon's tower.
You know, if old man remembers where to go, because I always hated this maze as a kid. I just hate low visibility things.
This maze is actually very easy to do. Oh, we've already got somebody calling for tile room GTBK. I love it.
Let's believe. We must torment these runners. The curse must be real. I told you the curse doesn't apply to Zelda games. I warned y'all.
Alright, here we go. It is time for my personal favorite boss, Trinex.
I do enjoy a good Trinex fight.
Try next for Tears of the Kingdom DLC when.
Now, Maddie, do you know why
Yeah.
he's called Trinex?
3 necks and 3 rocks in the middle.
Yep.
Rocky.
Yay! I get a gold star.
Ooh, Old Man getting a quick kill on Trinex too. That's very nice.
Yeah, old man is in prime position for this run.
Finished with an hour to spare. What would you like to do? I'd like some cookies and biscuits.
No, we gotta make Aku hover. Come on, folks. $60 more.
Someone donate for every minute that old man gets below the time estimate. There you go. We'd be right there.
Oh my gosh, that would be a lot.
And we'd be that much closer to a day 2 record. Come on.
All
Maddie
right,
wants to
here
see
we
day 2
go.
record, kids.
The 7 crystals are forming Ganon's tower. Shall be unlocked. Like, why doesn't he just like keep his stairs raised up? Just like say no, you can't come in. Thoughts? You know, just say no, you can't come in.
He's got that Canadian in him. He's got to be polite, you know?
So you gotta be like, sorry, you can't come in.
Was that your attempt at a Canadian accent?
Yeah. It's it's my attempt at a bad Canadian accent.
Because it was very, like, I don't know, mid-suburban Europe? Half Canadian, half British, and also somehow half Australian. Yeah, that's about right. Sorry, but the castle is closed. There you go. Gotta get a little Scottish in there. Mate.
All right. We had forgotten to ask about the number of chests for the key. But hey, that's silver arrows.
I mean, hey, that's a something. Means not spin attacking 400 times, if I remember my Ganon fights correctly.
27.
What number did I say?
400.
It's the same number.
I don't think 400 equals 27.
I think if you divide it correctly and fail math, it's 27. 400.
I am a math minor, and I'm like, I don't think that checks out.
So you just gotta divide by 50 and add 7. That's entirely wrong. I don't know how that works.
It's
Wait, no, was it?
not even.
Eight. Divide by 8 and add 7. I've been up too long. I'm not bad at math, I swear.
I don't know. That sounded pretty bad.
You do math after an 8-hour shift.
1 + 1 = -4.
Because I might be bad at math right now, but I do know that we want to see high score number go up. That is good math. So let me see number go up. Maybe it'll fix my math skills. Oh no, I violated the streamer code. Is that the last check for the last chest? Second to
No, that was not the last. That was.
It kind of.
I didn't count what number that was.
He did right side first, and then that was the one on left side he got.
Nothing quite like silver arrows to drop your frame rate to 6.
Only 6?
Only 6.
All right, old man doing a quick setup, and
Aku finishing.
Aku
Trinex.
does my favorite quick kill setup on Trinex there.
Mhm. We've been so obsessed with the old man, we forgot to pay attention to the other two. Now they're feeling like neglected children. We need to solve this problem.
Yeah. The old man has been in the driver's seat for pretty much this whole race.
It's
Yeah,
gonna take
old
them both to
man.
Disneyland.
Old man's been just going strong this entire time,
I
and
don't think there was a gamble that hasn't paid off for him at this point.
no, every single gamble he's made has paid off massively. And even with the extra bit of trick knowledge that Aku has, like,
It's really at like there's two big parts of a randomizer race. One is your execution and how quickly you can like do things. And Aku, knowing that he has a lot of mechanical skill, he probably went for a more traditional routing. because that's his best bet because of how time saving works. But old man went for an unorthodox route, and every single decision he made just ended up being correct. And so he just got lucky.
Gonna have to give him a colonoscopy to get those horseshoes out of there.
So, yeah, like with Link to the Past Randomizer, there are 3 different aspects. Number 1 is your execution. Number 2 is your routing, because with how wildly the routing can differ in this game, it does a lot. And then number 3 is your gambling in and of itself, which I can't entirely attribute to luck, but it kind of does attribute to luck.
Well, that's just how a randomizer goes. Like it does come down to luck at the end of the day if you're playing at the same skill level.
Aku is gonna go ahead and hit right side after doing Dark Magician's Room, and unfortunately, with the big key being over on the left side and not the right side, it's not the best play to make.
But Aku don't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't know that, and
Yeah.
it's
No,
not a bad
if he
decision.
did know that.
Yeah. A lot of the times we say it's not a bad decision.
It does still pick up those silvers.
just the
make
wrong
the fight
one.
a little easier.
Exactly. And he's going to continue on through.
Ooh.
All right, Old Man taking on Moldorm 2, takes down Moldorm 2 with the 2 slashes from the Butter Sword instead of needing to do anything convoluted.
I mean, Moldorm's already a burger. He can't handle that extra butter.
Exactly.
Too many carbs. Too much.
I don't know. It makes it taste really good.
Aww.
All right,
You know what
and Old Man is about to be approaching Aghanim 2. And Aghanim 2, honestly, I find to be a lot easier than Aga 1. Because you have 2...
Triple the ammunition.
Basically.
And those 2 cannot fire anything but good shots.
Yep.
When you can hit.
Yeah, so just get up.
Like that, that's basically a free double.
Lots of Aghanim on Aghanim action here.
All right,
Stacking.
so that is Aga 2 done for Old Man. And so Old Man now just has one thing left to do.
Save the world.
Now,
Oh.
I believe we had hit some previous incentives regarding the Ganon fight.
Oh dear.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we've been talking about that in the call. Something.
We've been talking about the hover.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about Ganon.
Not
you
a
didn't tell me
Ganon
anything.
incentive.
Yeah, what the heck were we talking about in the waiting room before we got here? Then
Me, the host.
no.
If there was a Ganon incentive, I'd have loved to have talked about it.
I know that we talked about Master Sword Ganon.
Yeah. Like
at one point
what were we
in the
talking
waiting
about
room.
with the super boss then?
I know we started talking about some of the stuff in the Four Swords version of Link to the Past, which is a lot more stable than this. Not as many glitches.
The one I first played.
Alright. Old Man gets the torch glitch. Unfortunately, does not get to freeze Ganon again. And is just gonna single... Maybe finish this with a double? Nope. No luck on finishing with a double.
Torch ran out just wrong time.
It's fine, as you all in chat should get your GGs out for Old Man Sunshine, as he's going to be the winner of this Link to the Past randomizer race.
Old Man Sunshine and his Sunshine Sword.
He had that butter.
The butter.
I'm not entirely sure what SVJ is looking for. I don't know if he has Fire Rod or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's looking for either, but right now, Aku is also currently traversing Ganon's tower, so it's only a matter of time before this Chocobo completely fries Ganon.
And then goes delicious in the oven with all that butter. I mean, I'm not gonna eat the chocobo.
Nah, eat the bacon.
What if? But hear me out. Bacon wrapped chocobo.
Right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, if we can have Kentucky Fried Chocobo, butter and bacon sound delicious on it.
All right. So SVJ, I believe, is still looking for that Fire Rod.
Could be.
He doesn't know how to play checkers. Oh no.
See that? Got the gauntlet, but no.
You can't really kill some of these bosses without the Fire Rod.
Yep. There might be, two that you can't.
There's only one that you can't kill without Fire Rod, and that's Trinex.
Oh, because you can't even get two moth without it. Or can
Uh,
you?
I will,
Technically speaking, you can. However, it requires a Samaria door juke.
Who's
yeah.
just got it?
The other thing though for this seed is that Moth is pendant,
Ah.
so it's literally just Trinex. And well, kind of need to beat Trinex because
Yeah,
Turtle
he's,
Rock is a crystal.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go. We got Bugnet.
Woo! Aga free now.
All right.
We did. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
You say, Aku, we didn't hit the value. You don't have to.
I think he knows that he lost, and he's just like, all right, time to do some fun things.
Oh. Now see, if you know you lost and you've done the fun thing, then you hookshot across and then hover back. Try once regardless. There we go.
Oh,
He's a madman. Someone stop him.
He is gonna give it a try again.
Ooh.
let's go.
He got it.
He got it. All right, Aku's the real
He
winner.
got the sushi launch hover.
Yeah. That one's for Rex, just for you. Just for you. You were the one who believed in it. Can't win.
All right, the vampire skewers are now sleeping 5 ever.
There we go.
We've got Old Man Sunshine now in the Twitch chat. GG's Old Man Sunshine.
Yeah.
He's been in there for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, SVJ is on the right path to go get that fire rod.
Mhm. Hey, you gotta support that sick cover. Y'all in debt. You gotta pay it off. See
So,
more donos.
Maddie, Tryhard, do either of you know how hovering works?
No.
If I recall correctly, it has to do with that you have to spam the run button because it doesn't let you fall in like the first couple of frames.
Not the first couple. You have 1 frame of leeway.
There we go. And
You
hey, I
hit
get
you hit
I'm-
the A button with 1 frame in between each press to allow you to stay afloat on the pit. And that ultimately is what allows you to hover.
So do you have to like just press A in the direction? So
Yep.
is it
very rhythmic.
It is
Did it-
extremely rhythmic.
Also, still disappointment that spin attack with gold sword doesn't do anything.
All right, here we go. He's gonna get the early silver hit, and it's gonna be a double hit.
Gonna say Misery Mire was a pendant, right?
Yeah, I think
Green
SVJ
pendant.
is just gonna do all dungeons.
Okay. Because I didn't see a fire rod pickup, but oh no, I saw a fire rod pickup. Yeah, no. All right, we're burning the hour. Light it on both ends, and let's see the rest of these dungeons and all of the glorious treasures they left.
All right, that is a GG for Aku.
Indeed, it is, and SVJ is doing Misery Mire. I think he's just gonna do an all dungeons run, honestly.
There's time for it. This was a nice seed. First sword, an hour in.
Yup.
Gotta love to see it. Though I love the stark difference of 3 fighter sword kill, 1 master, and the rest of it gold because it was all in one location.
It was that there butter. Woo-wee.
Yeah. See, as this seed definitely proves, always bet on hype cave and paradox cave.
I don't know about that.
I put it all on fairy.
the the flute and 2 swords. Pretty
I didn't know.
good.
I didn't know we were casting level 2, or I didn't know we were playing Zelda 2. Aku, that hover was beautiful.
Absolutely magnificent hover.
All right, SVJ is going over here to left side Meyer to check and see if the big key is here. If it is, then that's going to be really, really nice.
I love the life lessons for sale after scamming you out of 200 plus rupees. Nothing like one scam, but another scam.
All right, best cutscene in the game, just waiting for the screen to shake. All that good stuff. Oh boy, the really rich kid.
Your ad here, Death
Oh.
Mountain.
Always remember about the flying vultures, though.
But I mean, if we're gonna put an ad here, it might as well be for the Liam Foundation, wouldn't you say?
Hit it.
Once again, to encourage, assist, and heal, empower the LGBTQIA community of Illinois, down in where is it? Rockford. I'll succeed on geography eventually. Particularly now with the way things have been going, they've been doing a lot in housing, assisting people and families who have moved to Rockford from out of state due to the various legislations being dropped all over the place. And over the course of their entire lifetime, they've helped about 350 individuals and families just in every sort of way that they can possibly help. And they deserve every dollar we are earning here.
So yeah, there was a question about the vampire skewers in chat. That is 10 arrows.
Let's go, 10 arrows. I love the javelins.
All right. SVJ about to go across the crumbling laser bridge to get a key from the big chest.
One key. Ah, ah, ah. And in older renders, you could pick up silvers without a bow. What am I gonna do? Chuck them? Yes.
Oh, SVJ is 2 crystals off. I don't know what the other crystal he's missing is right now.
Well, if he hasn't done Turtle Rock, possibly.
Maybe Hera.
Silver arrows, all individually named Mr. Stabby.
Mr. Stabby. They're not even real arrows, they're just jibs.
Or Aku, if you're playing swordless, then whatever bow you find is going to have silvers.
It's like we suggestion for the creators who probably aren't here, but if they are, or if you're in a community with it, I suggest new thing: replace golden sword with silver sword, and it has the silver arrow property of just killing everything in one shot. Replace silvers with silver sword. This is Maddie's suggestion.
I actually think somebody suggested that and it got turned down.
Ah, boo, boo.
You know, a super sword in general would be kind of funny, just like a one-shot Ganon.
Come on, give me level 3 sword in Link's Awakening too. That goes up to level 4 in Ages and Seasons. Come on, we can do it.
No, it goes up to level 3 in Ages and Seasons.
No, it goes to 4.
3 is the Master Sword.
No, 4 is the Master Sword. I am 90% sure there's a 4.
There is an extra sword being the Bigoron's sword, but in Ages, but the Master Sword is the level 3 sword, and the Noble Sword is the level 3 sword in Ages.
Oh, wait. Yeah, just gonna get some all dungeons. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Skullwoods was another pendant. I said that myself earlier. Why am I forgetting?
Because reasons.
Yes.
Light it up. I think this is our only runner to go this way because no one else needed to. We get to see the back rooms. I hear they keep good stuff back here.
Sometimes.
I mean, you've already got butter. What more could you want in life?
Blue cane, because redundancy.
Say hi to Brian.
So you've seen that where that time save on Old Man's side came out. We've got a difference of about 13 checks between Old Man and Aku. And that difference being about 5 minutes sounds about right considering the games I play. Not sure about LA or Link to the Past. You can tell I never say this game's name. Lichtp.
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 Yeah. I do say its full name a lot because, well, every word is just one syllable, so
These kids get away with it.
Yeah.
Huh.
But if I'm typing it, I usually just type ALTTP.
I was gonna say it's always great when you're in an Ocarina of Time community and want to talk Breath of the Wild, and everyone thinks you're talking about Bottom of the Well.
Yeah. Hey, Sonny. My light wall is in Breath of the Wild. Could you switch games for me,
No.
please? That's my go mode.
Then the Breath of the Well or the Bottom of the Wild, one or the other.
Breath of the Bottom of the Wild.
Breath of the Bottom of the Wild well.
It sounds like there's a hole in the bottom of the sea and it just like keeps adding on.
Tears of the Breath of the Kings of...
Tears of the Breath of the End of the Kingdom of the Wild.
It looks like Ice was the missing boss, or for the crystal.
So there's
Yep. Oh, we have map strats. I'll be right back.
so it's
Glorious casual time.
Tears of the Breath of the Wind Waker's link to the bottom of the well.
I'll do you one better. The Legend of Zedgen, the Wind.
Here we go. I want to see donations of any amount over the minimum, and make them the weirdest Zelda game names, mixing all of them up, and I will read them all, trying not to stutter. So let's see the best ones you've got, chat, but only in donation form. We do not accept chat for this one.
I mean, as a commentator, I can totally break that rule right here.
Don't break it, come on. Think of the charity.
I would love to if I had the cash right now.
Won't somebody think of the charity?
See, I don't have brain cells anymore. I got no thonkin.
Because I'm legally required to have 2 more hours of thong because I learned what Time Spinner is.
You will enjoy Time Spinner.
I
Time
will enjoy
Spinner's a
Time
great
Spinner.
game.
Well,
Pretty much
my
everyone.
first time seeing it, and I'm hoping that if I'm going to enjoy it, then I hope you all do.
If you enjoy Metroidvanias, you're gonna enjoy Time Spinner.
So now's not the time to say the only Metroidvanias I've completed were Shantae games, and one somebody bought me Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I did on stream.
The only Metroidvanias I've completed before playing Time Spinner was Castlevania Circle of the Moon and Symphony of the Night.
I don't think Circle of the Moon counts as a Metroidvania considering its layout. It's very much just original Castlevania, whereas the Metroidvania moniker comes from Symphony of the Night. I say, knowing a little bit about the genre.
Yeah, no, that is like Circle Moon, just like Symphony of the Night. You get key items, you retrace your steps, you explore new areas in the castle. Like the gameplay.
I'm thinking Curse of the Moon, like a stupid person.
Yeah, yeah. The Game Boy Advance game, Circle of the Moon.
Chat, I've been up too long. Donate to let me go home. They're withholding my bus ticket. I gotta buy a new one.
All right, Maddie, since you want it via donations, I sent it to Tryhard.
Oh.
Well, we do have a donation from Old Man Sunshine after his glorious run of $10. Donate towards Symphony of the Night named Secrets. Also, Zelda game The Zegend of Plink.
You're gonna have to explain that one, old man.
No, don't. It's just the legend of Pink. It's fine. Of Plink, sorry. It's Plink. He's deliberately tried to trip me up, and he succeeded on the second go.
I mean, the one that I have is a bunch of the titles added together.
Send it to someone with $5.
We're just having fun while SVJ is just cruising through ice here.
This is my break time.
Yeah.
You mean you get a
Sit
break?
back.
Yeah, you get just a little bit of a rest here.
Just a little bit of sleep. It's a treat.
Actually, you mentioned Time Spinner. Why don't you tell the chat what we've got coming up next?
We do. We have Time Spinner for Time Spinner. I'm gonna spit some time. It's fine. Time Spinner for PC with the player Wef Jebster, because of course I can't get away from hard to pronounce names. And on comms we will have Waffle Soup.
Yeah.
Currently, all two of the incentives have been made. The third one is a bid war. So we've got Gyre bosses will be on, Kantoran will be on, and the current bid war is normal versus inverted, which only has a difference of about $11. Unless I'm doing my math backwards, which I might be. I'm not allowed to do math. Someone take it away from me. $21. There we go. $21 between doing the game normal or inverted, which I don't know what either of those are, so I'm gonna trust that inverted's probably really fun, and you should give that a little bit to push it over and make it inverted.
Oh yeah, I exclusively play on inverted. I absolutely love inverted. It just changes your start location in the game.
I was about to say, if you want to see a very limited start, you want to do normal. If you want to see a very open start, then you want to do inverted.
Yeah, and don't worry about their capabilities. Like Wef Jebster and Waffle Soup alike. I forgot which one is running, which one's coming already. They're both doing
Wef.
a run. They're both
West running.
Yeah,
on
Wef's
this.
running. Yeah, both of them though very capable runners. They I think he's doing an Oko run. An Oko run.
Yeah, I think Wef's is a one-hit KO run.
It
Granted,
is
both
labeled
Wef-
as a one-hit KO run.
Yeah, both Wef and Waffle are very, very capable in Oko runs.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, see. I definitely I'm way too aggressive to be one to enjoy doing Oko runs myself.
I think SVJ got lost.
You know, that's fair. It's Ice Palace.
He's allowed to get lost. The time is his. The future is now.
Or is now the future.
Where's Albuquerque?
He's allowed to... The time is his.
I believe all the runners are in like a waiting room right now. So is Wef Jebster. It's getting ready for the next run coming up.
Adding it up.
Yeah, so I believe it's just we've got Ice Palace and then
Turtle
SVJ
Rock and then
Oh, yeah.
GT.
Hey, a Wef.
Oh no.
Oh no. That doesn't sound good.
Well, look at what SVJ is missing. That's why he's been hunting.
Wait.
There's a red cane missing in his inventory.
Oh.
Somebody just
Where,
make some noise into
okay,
the
hold
microphone
on.
so
I need to
can-
check. I need to check the notes.
Can adjust volume levels and that kind of stuff.
You guys have notes?
Volume levels.
It's in the broadcast notes in the
and
in
making
Discord.
sure I have to split.
Odran has been taking
You're-
wonderful notes for us.
you're
Oh,
done,
no.
SVJ. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
First
Yeah, I have
chest.
no idea what this fucking red cane's
Yeah,
at.
the key
That's why.
is on
Okay,
the
you need the
boss,
cane of
and you
Samaria.
need.
I don't know where it's at. Where was the cane?
I
You know what?
What was it?
Actually, seems like
All right, restream's back in the right room.
Yeah, I'm pulling this back in. You moved the wrong one. The people have blackness.
no, it was an item.
Oh God!
There we go.
Okay. The technical difficulties.
It's fine.
All right, we are back.
See, you just mentioned the glitch stick, and then the whole stream broke. Are you proud of yourself?
You know it.
Yeah, I think SVJ is lost.
I'll repeat it. You guys have notes? I don't get broadcast notes. What is this? I'm gonna write to my supervisor.
Yeah, it seems that SVJ is just completely lost on where the Cane of Samaria is.
Ah.
Just kind of waiting on. Oh, I think it's not an ice cave, so he's going to look elsewhere.
Where was it?
It seems like Odran missed it in the notes because I'm not seeing. Oh, it's in Hera.
Yeah, it's Hera because it was in coffee break.
Seems that SVJ might actually be on the way. All right, with all of this sorted out, SVJ pointed in the right direction.
Yep. It's your one hint. It only costs you 3 skittles. And I insist on green, yellow, and orange because they are the superior skills.
Man, that's a feels bad moment.
Don't mind us while we have more funny restream difficulties.
Fine. It's fine.
So with a nice coffee break and a glitch stick, that will put SVJ in go mode.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I should start saying that while I'm playing playing Final Fantasy Randomizer. My white mage is dead. I'm trying to get through tier 2. Yeah, it's fine.
How much it would cost me to have the end screen changed to Final Fantasy? I could probably get that done.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd what means you'd use to change that, but I think you could get that done.
I mean, come on, I've done pixel art for Link's Awakening and have all of the stuff to do Final Fantasy. I'll figure it out. 3 colors
Art.
would be art PM. I mentioned before, I'm an artist, not a coder. I can do one of the 2. Everyone is gifted with 1.
Yep. and I am definitely more of a coder.
And there is nothing wrong with either of them.
See, you say that there's nothing wrong with it, and then you see 37 bugs, and I'm like, there is something very wrong with this.
Then you solve one bug and it turns into 123.
Yeah, that's basically my favorite version of like of like the repetitive song. 37 bugged lines in the code, 37 bugged lines. You take one down, patch it around, 136 bug lines in the code.
Yup. Then you patch that other one and it becomes like 3 million.
My
That's
bad.
it. While we're waiting and have some downtime, I recommend everyone check out some of the prizes that can be won from donations and such. No better reason to get an incentive than one for yourself. Extra entertainment and potential at a beautiful gift coming to you. That is right. Programming is like real life, just guesswork.
All right, SVJ sitting at 2 hearts, looking a little risky here.
It'll be fine. They got a blue tunic. And these guys will definitely drop hearts.
No, they're on the big pack.
The big pack.
Yeah, so there are multiple drop packs in Link to the Past. You've got one that's a bomb pack, you've got one that's a health pack, money pack, magic pack, and then the big pack. The big
Ooh.
pack drops. Oh, I also forgot about the arrow pack. But the big pack has everything from all of those packs, including a fairy.
Huh. So we could have seen health. But we got nothing.
Correct.
Maybe even powder in the wisp.
Yeah. You can use magic powder on the anti-fairies in order to spawn a fairy from them.
Yeah. I say we got options, but apparently we're going with 2 hearts versus cold stare, which is an option. Just dropping Bombos immediately. Open her up.
The option SVJ has chosen is violence.
Yep.
Oh,
Blue
We're
potion.
good.
Okay, yep. I was getting really excited on the 2 hearts. Which would not have been fine. We just watched them lose 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it to you this way. SVJ is not me. I would have done that fight on 3 hearts. Or on 2 hearts. Hell, I'd do it on 1 heart.
Get the knife out. Knife's out, everybody.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, it's fine. Swing your knife from side to side. Come on. Do the Mario.
It's like the Zelda power up in Mario Maker.
Blue potion was an excellent choice. That said, even with this, we're gonna get under time. It's gonna be lovely. Ooh, extra blue potions.
I mean, it's always good to have safety of some sort.
Safety is I'm always one for safety, considering the routes I take in some of my games.
Yeah. Definitely thinking safe strats here because, well, the race itself is over. You just got to make sure you don't go overtime.
Yep. And with only, well, it's a long dungeon. You do have to find the big key, but it's not a 20 minutes dungeon when you only have to find the big key.
Well, here's the problem on that, and it's that he still has Turtle Rock to do.
Yeah, it's not a 20-minute dungeon. It's fine.
It's about 7, and GT alongside Ganon can take up to 16.
Yeah, which should put us around
Yeah.
right around time.
I think so.
Because we
Here's
got 2 hours 30 minutes, right?
Say if all
Yes.
else fails, all else fails, we can let him finish while we swap over to Time Spinner. Make sure everything's ready.
Yep. But yeah, as long as no deaths occur, it shouldn't be anything egregious over time. Should be like at most 5 minutes.
I'll make up for it on Sunday. I'll be 15 minutes under time.
Yeah, you probably will too.
Oh, probably. I'm fast. We all know I'm fast. And I'm fast for my brothers and sisters in the LGBT community, supporting the Liam Foundation. I'm here for them. None of you.
And I mean, if it weren't for you with Link's Awakening as well as Pink Batman, I wouldn't have figured out really how the skip to get to Hothead works.
We are
quickly.
excellent teachers.
Oh, very much so.
I'd argue I'm a better teacher than him, but that's just personal flavor.
That's fair.
He'll tell you how to do something really dumb. I'll teach you how to do it the smart way.
I mean, I did learn pause buffering myself, and it was kind of dumb when I realized how easy it is.
Oh yeah, it's easiest trick you can learn first, and I'll go all about it on Sunday. 'Cause
It's
probably
so
just me
good.
on comms. Gonna be me and the host talking about LADX tricks. There's that big key.
That big old key.
Clickety clack, time to go to the back.
We have to challenge Trinex.
I'm here to kill Trinex.
And chew bubblegum, but we're out of gum.
No, I was making a quote from Strangers of Paradise.
I must kill chaos. That guy is literally just what players would be in the game that are just skipping every cutscene the most they can.
It's not me. I'm not the... No, I do. I'm guilty. I play a 3D game. I know I can skip my cutscene.
See, I only skip cutscenes if it's like my second playthrough.
It's kind of the same. Problem is I'm getting that speed running itch. I want to play more games speedy. Gotta go fast, learn tricks. Which means cutscenes are a luxury I cannot afford.
Imagine having to sit through cutscenes.
Cries and being a Metal Gear Solid fan.
Make shifty eyes because the cutscenes in Arma are literally just hold a button and you advance text.
All the same level of interaction as an FFR all fighter party.
More or
Aren't you-
less, except with FFR All Fighter, you still have to change your targeting.
Right.
Yeah, it's on like anything that isn't FF1 on NES. It has the auto targeting, but here in the NES FF.
FF2 NES doesn't have the auto
Oh, it
targeting
doesn't.
either.
Does FF3 NES have
Yes.
it? Okay.
FF3 NES was the first one to have the retarget.
See, I completely forget about FF2 NES because we still
It's
can't play
FF2.
it. Yeah, we still can't even play it here in English.
I mean, I can.
FF insert number might be real or fake. We don't know. 3, but 6, but also not. It's fine.
2 but 4.
2 but 4.
It's fine.
See, I am a big fan of FF4 though. One of my favorites.
I'm excited because I grew up with Dragon Warrior, and I know we've got Dragon Warrior coming up somewhere. There it is. Original Dragon Warrior Randomizer for the NES tonight at midnight, my time, Eastern.
Oh
So-
boy, I love it for it to be midnight and we're stuck grinding on iron golds.
Yep. Always a glorious time.
I mean, just remember to not bicky yourself again there, tryhard.
There is no Bicky in DWR.
It's like chaos
That's the
mode.
joke.
It's like, come on, man. That was 2 years ago.
You really think you're going to get away from it even though it's been 2 years?
I keep
Not-
pulling him back
Not if I
in.
keep hanging around with you. It's fine. It's fine. We had our hurrah when we won the AP tournament.
We did.
And then, it's back to the regular FFR co-op, which, always a good time playing co-op.
Oh, yeah.
The name offer's still out there if people want to be Maddie's Press Fund, baby. It's a viable team name that'll definitely not curse your opponents.
All right. SVJ going into 3 necks.
Kawaku. Speaking of neck in French being two, there is a staircase in Quebec referred to as the Pied Cascou, because they are very steep stairs that supposedly individuals would push their horses down if they did not want them anymore.
What?
I wish I was kidding. I've been to the stairs Cascou, and it's translated is the breakneck stairs because they are just so steep.
So what, let's see it, Cascu?
Yes, Cascou. Cascou, breakneck.
Yep. I may be a little rusty on my French, but yeah, that one definitely caught me off guard.
Yep.
I never learned French. I learned a bunch of Spanish in high school, and last year I started learning Portuguese.
I've been working on Japanese because I don't want to read subtitles anymore.
Good luck.
It's been a treat. I know all of the letters of one of 3 alphabets.
Yeah, have fun with the other 2.
I've been
the
learning
other two
second
are
one.
the other two are definitely harder.
The third one is the hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kanji.
Yep.
Because kanji is just insert word. Letter is picture that looks like word. Supposedly. This makes me think of historical art, and it's like, people haven't changed how they look that much. How did old art think people looked like that? And are we gonna have the same Ganon path? Oop. Grabbing
Nope.
the heart.
Since SVJ ended up getting 2 keys, he's taking the other path and
Ooh.
using one of the keys.
So we might see an early big key. Here's
There's
hoping.
the potential of it.
The timer's counting down. Let's see it.
Switching over to Ether, I like it.
There's the red mail. Might miss the silvers on this route, but wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Just adds to the Ganon fight.
Oh, there's a glitch that our runners could have done if they wanted to drain their magic, but SVJ just did it by complete and total accident.
Whoops.
Medallion canceling. If you're standing on the edge of a pit, you can use a medallion and it doesn't play the animation. It doesn't do anything. It just consumes your magic.
Best game held together with duct tape and glue.
Why would you want to do that though?
Why wouldn't you?
Because I like having my magic.
That's fine. You don't need it. You
All
can
right,
give your magic to charity.
SVJ is getting this big key relatively quickly.
Oh yeah. There it is. 9 minutes on the clock. Come on. No silvers. We're gonna see Ganon via spin attacks, I think.
Yup.
He's got the butter, so that's definitely a lot easier than other things. Anyone down for Master Sword and Silverless Ganon?
Anybody
No.
down for Hammer Silverless Ganon? Where you literally have one frame to hit him?
Are we adding ideas back to the worst seed?
No, I've actually had to do a Hammer Silverless.
I'm just saying, we could add it to the worst seed that has Ice Rod and Mystery Mire not required, but also in Turtle Rock. We never disbanded this meeting of the Legion of Doom.
This is true. All right, he's making some good progress. About to be at Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. And with 7.5 minutes on the clock, I think we can do it. I believe. Give me your believes, chat.
It's gonna be real tight.
Resist.
Time
Urge.
is
Terrible joke.
running low, but apart from silvers, we have everything that you could want. And he's got all of the blue potions as well. You can just straight up spam each room with a spell and just continue on.
Yep.
And at this point, it's actually going to be a little bit faster to do that, especially with the Zyzax and how their movement's completely random.
Yep. There we go. I see a believe. More believes, chat. More believes.
You gotta believe.
I believe in the you that believes in me that believes in SVJ. All right. Landmo 2.
Then Mo 2, no silvers, so we gotta rely on choice.
Oh, you missed the slash.
Recycle.
It's an easy 3 cycle. It's a quick 3 at that.
Come on, chat. We gotta believe harder. Believe harder. For SVJ, for the Liam Foundation, for charity, believe. I've been up too long.
But do you believe in a thing called love?
Do you believe in life after love? Believe in the marathon.
All right, SVJ has very little magic coming into this room.
Yeah. But those 2 blue potions are...
I think he forgot about the potion and then went, wait a second. Or that.
Yeah.
Just still playing conservatively with magic.
I mean, it doesn't hurt when he doesn't need the health right now.
This is true.
We've got sunshine, Akuhesh, and rainbows.
Yep. Mr. Old Man and Mr. Aku.
GG's.
Hey, thanks for the GGs.
Yes.
Ooh, I got lucky on this one.
And there's an SVJ. Yeah, you gambled hard on a couple things there.
I had to. I knew
Come
Jeffrey
on,
was going to kick
and
my
will pay
arse,
off.
and I
Fire
So
shield!
hard.
Yes!
didn't. We totally
The
did
pain
not
cry.
give SVJ any guidance.
Too much fun now. I could not find that rod anywhere. That cane.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, how'd you feel about that red cane being over
I thought it
in
was a
Tower
map.
Para?
I really thought it was. I was like, okay, it's a map. We're good to go. I don't need to check that. And hey, there was not a map there. And I was like, sitting there through Ice Cave, going, I know there's a key around here somewhere.
On the boss, yeah.
It was on Cold Stare.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the bomb jump, and I'm gonna do this fine. I'm like, I can't do the bomb jump. So I haven't practiced the bomb jump. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? And that's where I got lost. I was like, I'm just done here. Finally, I came in. I'm like, I'm pretty confident that Koo and Old Man have finished his seed by now.
I skipped
Oh,
left
yeah.
side swamp, but then when Hera basement opened up, I'm like, oh, I think I better check that. And then I felt really good.
And like I said, I felt like I was doing really good for a while.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah,
then,
you
yeah.
weren't too far behind, and then the red cane fiasco happened.
Yeah.
It was a cane.
Yeah.
It was
There
red.
you go. 3 minutes.
You got this.
I got 3 minutes to spin Strat Ganon.
Nice triple.
You got him for 3 minutes.
Oh,
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of
No.
late.
Oh, yeah.
I got two fight. Let's see if you can do it.
I wish
then
I was on camera right now because I just have to have somebody like pull my hair back and freaking just water me down for the sweat. You know?
That was a real good Aga too.
Oh,
Now-
mine was unbelievably
Life,
bad.
dreams, hope. Where do they come from? Where are they
Oh,
headed? You know what-
These
you know what
things I'm going to destroy.
Yeah, almost last location in the mid, and then I stumbled across Fire Rod. I went, kind of go mode, not sure about Turtle Rock yet.
Yeah, none of us realized you'd missed Rod, or missed Kane. So the second you picked up Rod, we're like, oh, there's his go mode. It's fine. It was only 30 minutes ago. We thought you were doing all dungeons for a bit.
No, I was trying to find the gate of Samaria.
We were wondering why I kept going to your map. What's he doing?
I was sitting there going, there's got to be one more key around here somewhere.
Don't forget you have a blue potion,
I
SVJ.
have a lot of blue potions. That's not going to save me when I fall.
No, it's not.
I used to be a fiend for bottled fairies,
And
so
I still have
could
to spin
prevent
the
death.
thing.
Yep. Spin to win, kids. Have fun.
Oh,
I mean-
yes.
Fortunately, the spin kill on Ganon isn't that bad.
With, tempered or gold, it's only 12.
And I got the torch.
And he's got 18 hearts, 17 hearts rather.
And 60 seconds. Come on. We can get here under time.
You can do it.
Place bets now.
Yes, I'll give you the countdown. I'll keep you alive. 45.
Oh,
Get in those triples.
I got over triples.
triples
Oh,
are kind of
baby,
30
hard to hit.
seconds.
It it's more down to when you light the torch.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Sit on the bottom, light him, and then start spinning.
15.
Yeah, like when he's just about to
10,
land is when you light
9,
the torch.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But I feel bad now.
And
Hang on.
Hey, a couple seconds, not too bad.
I'm
couple
waiting for
seconds,
you
we'll
to
take a
kill.
couple minutes.
I'm waiting for you to kill before I do the thing.
Yeah.
Right as he goes through the door. Or right before.
I did it!
Yay!
Yay!
It's still legally at
GG.
2:30.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
I'm doing
it is still at 2:30.
Yeah, technically speaking, it is still a 2:30. It's only a few seconds over, which really isn't bad.
2:30 for very slow
all
clocks.
right.
Add like 2 zeros to that. 200.
And-
Like,
And that's 2 hours, 30 minutes, 40 seconds.
yes.
Maybe just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go party at my place.
A lost.
Beautiful hate, beautiful addition.
That is a good addition.
We got old man, the winner, Aku, the hoverer, and
And SVJ the Lost.
I like how mine is in the smallest possible text.
He lost tarnish.
I'm okay
right.
with that.
all right,
That was fun, though. Thank
GG's.
you.
We should
GG's to a lot of you. Thank you for being here. That said, I think time spinners are right up on deck, so we should probably be getting ready for that.
Thank
Do
you.
it.
Yep.
Anything quick to say?
Oh no,
Check
good
your
race,
chests,
and thanks
kids.
for having us.
All
your
I
chest.
got something. SVJ, don't forget about Hera Basement.
Nah, thanks. Appreciate that.
Thanks for that.
I'll buy a
Yeah,
map.
To all the chatters, you got a freebie with Aku just straight up hovering. You gotta earn those incentives next time.
I'm watching. But all right. Let's rotate out and we'll see you in a short bit.